Alright guys, welcome back to another episode of our Manchester United career mode series here in FIFA 20, and in today's episode with the Community Shield match against Liverpool. Now, I don't know if I have put the cutscenes before this recording or not, but I'm gonna put them at the beginning of this recording, so I think you've all seen them. And it's also showing here, we have made the signing of Bruno Fernandes. This is the current team that we have now. It looks good. So the players that we brought in Marquinhos because I was getting fed up of the girls that were conceding. He's joined us, 88 overall, very good centre back. To partner Maguire, and also Lindelof is still around, but he's still injured. That's what led me to go and purchase Marquinhos. We still have Bailly around the team. We still have the likes of Sanchez, who I'm planning to get rid of, and so that's first signing. Marquinhos is joined us. He's really good. Next is Arthur, who you saw in the previous episode. Arthur looks good. He looks really good, this guy. And 87 overall, he's 23 years of age, very young, still room to improve. Ahead of Arthur and Pogba with Fernandes, new signing as well. 87 overall, Bruno Fernandes, and for him it's more of, let's get a realistic signing because he's currently a Manchester United player. So Bruno Fernandes will be playing ahead of Arthur and Pogba. And finally, on this wing where we used to play Dan James a lot, Dan James is now going to be a substitute player. Jadon Sancho joins us from Borussia Dortmund, 86 overall for a 20-year-old. He's good. His pace is it's not like we've lost pace. He's not like Dan James, because I think Dan James' pace is like 99. Yeah, 99 pace. That's crazy. He's 89 pace. So he's still pacing, and him partnering Martial, Rashford as the front three is great. It's great. We still have Angel Gomez, who has improved to like 75 overall. Mason Greenwood is still there. He's still going to be playing. Soria is still around. He's not going anywhere. I love this kid. Dan James, Fred are still around. Chongi. Most of the team is still around that we had last season. Just that we've made it stronger because we're not trying to bottle the Premier League like we did last time out. And the first game that we're going to see this team in action is the Community Shield against Liverpool. So I've rambled on and talked for so long. Let's get into the match against Liverpool. Alright, so here we go with the first game of this season, I should call it. It's the Community Shield match. The Community Shield is not that prestigious a trophy, but it's a trophy, and if you start the season off with a trophy, it's like the Super Cup, you know. You start off with the Super Cup, it's a trophy. You always want to start off with a trophy. You always want to be at the winning end of every game that you play. Rashford now cuts in one. Rashford, I overdid it there. Should have just passed the ball. The amounts that we've spent are crazy amounts. We're about to see the first glimpses from Jadon Sancho, but their defenders did well. Throwing brought in Wan-Bissaka, Jadon Sancho. I think that's Bruno Fernandes. Martial is there, and how did we not score that? How did we? Karius of all people. Karius did that. Karius. Oh, come on. It's not even Alisson, it's Karius. Oh, that makes me so mad. Come on, get it. Oh. We already looked like the better team, like a better team from last season. Arthur now plays it to Jadon Sancho, and he loses out to Sadio Mane. Arthur. Martial is found by Bruno Fernandes, and Martial should finish. Karius again, playing like Alisson. It's crazy. We've got some big men in the box right now. Pogba is one of them on the far post. I don't know if he headed that wide, but we are playing so well not to have a goal right now. We're playing so well. Karius has had two great saves. The first one, that was the Bruno Fernandes cross. That shouldn't have been a Karius save, man. There are people that can save that, and Karius just isn't one of them. But we haven't seen this guy do his thing today. Rashford! Karius again! Again! I've got a feeling when this team starts scoring, we're going to be unstoppable because we've got so many people who can find the back of the net. Salah. What is that from Luke Shaw? Ooh. I don't want to commit the hair out. Salah is all alone. We cannot panic. So panicking cannot happen. Salah was all alone there. There was no need to panic. Pogba though now. Rashford, Bruno Fernandes ahead of him. You can find Rashford. No, he goes for Bruno. Bruno plays it back to Martial. Jadon Sancho is on the wing there on the overlap. Sancho cuts inward. Can find Pogba. Oh, it's Rashford! How is that wide? How is that wide? How is that wide? Beautiful cross from Jadon Sancho. Karius was not getting to that. I don't care how good he's been. He wasn't getting to that. But it's just wide. And then Marquinhos was also in the 70s, the high 70s. Jadon Sancho, though, here, he's turned on the Jets. Jadon Sancho is through. He can get his first goal for the club, and we miss it. Oh, my word. How are we missing all these chances? It just whiskers wide. Jadon Sancho, he's not the fastest, but he's got more strength than Dan, and that he showed it there. The way he beat Van Dijk and the likes, Dan would have been pushed off the ball, but for pace, Dan would have been faster, but Jadon wasn't slow at all. Bruno now finds Jadon, who plays it to Arthur. We haven't seen enough of Arthur. He plays it to Bruno. Bruno plays it to Jadon, but it couldn't get through. But we've had better chances than that one. We've just not scored our chances in this game. We are definitely a much better team than we were last season. About whether we are better than some of the clubs, it's not about that. It's about improving ourselves, and we have improved ourselves massively. How didn't Bissaka get the ball? I guess he just wanted him to have a second bite of the cherry, so that he can show Sadio Mane that he ain't got nothing on him. Nothing. Alright, halftime it is here, and just 0-0 the score. But if you remember from the the last games of the previous season, we were not outshooting the team, our opponents. We are right now. Liverpool we've just shot so many of our shots off target. Like the Jadon Sancho one, that should have been the first goal. That should have been the third goal, if anything, because Martial failed to beat Karius twice. Beautiful from Shaw now, looking for Arthur. He finds him. Arthur has got Pogba. Jadon Sancho had made the run, but we didn't see it in time. Pogba, though, he's seen Jadon now, but he had not made the run this time. Jadon Sancho cuts inward. Jadon Sancho beats one, beats two. Sancho! Don't tell me Karius saved that. Please tell me Sancho just skied it. Don't tell me Karius saved that, because that is going to hurt if Karius saved it. Please tell me he didn't save it. Okay. Jadon Sancho just skies it, because Karius having all those saves, man, come on. Jadon Sancho is looking good. He's having a very good debut. Just a goal and an assist. Look at that. They're going to be great. Jadon Sancho, Bruno Fernandes, Martial, Rashford as our front four. Man, that's going to be... And then you've got Pogba and a third in midfield. Marquinhos at the back. Look at him go. He's also having a good game. But he should have played the pass to Bruno there. I was trying to play to Bruno, because now tried to find Rashford but couldn't. Gets a second cherry at it and finds Rashford now. Rashford cuts inward. What are you doing? Rashford! Oh, Karius saves it. How is Karius saving every shot of mine? They're gonna bring Keita on. Oh, Karius. How is he managing to be so good? He's Karius. Like that. He's Karius. Look at how tired these players are. And I think part of it is the fact that they didn't have a preseason. because they were not around. They were all on international duty. So Gomez will come in, Soria will come in, Dan, let's switch them up, Dan and Soria. We're going with a fairly young squad. Scotty and Fred. Our defenders are gassed as well, but they're not gonna make way. So we've seen what these guys can offer us. You guys have seen what these guys are gonna offer us this season. We've just been unable to score, but we've been the better team, and we're gonna be the better team for most of the games, and that's important. Now let's bring on these guys that you guys are used to by now, because you saw them play the majority of last season. And let's try and get a goal here, because we need a goal. Angel Gomez is through. He's through. He's not offside. He makes the pass. Karius. Man. We're already now looking fresh up, but oh, come on. But quality-wise, I still know that that team that we've taken out had much better quality, but I'm pretty sure. Ooh, nice. Come on, man. Seriously. Since when this guy become Manuel Neuer? Oh, this is so frustrating. Maguire is there. He's the biggest guy there. Mason Greenwood just couldn't get a touch onto that, and Karius saves it. I feel like we're going to be a handful for teams, because if you've got these kids coming on after the likes of the Bruno Fernandes, the Jadon Sanchos have gone off, then you've got a good team on your hands. Mason Greenwood now forces the shot. It's just in the hands of Karius. Karius is having himself a game. If Liverpool win this, it's all thanks to him. If Liverpool lose this, it's no problem of his. He's done his part. So it's all up to now the attackers and the midfielders and the likes to just, get something here, because Karius has been brilliant for them. And I don't like to give compliments to opposing players, but he's been good, man. Because on Dan James' side, he's been marked. Oh, is he offside? He chips it over the hair, and Liverpool get the goal in the 87th minute. This was bound to happen, wasn't it? After we missed all our chances, one through pass, and they get the goal. Oh, this hurts. This wasn't how this game was supposed to go. We were supposed to win this game. I feel like we've been robbed. Karius played better than he should be playing, and I genuinely feel like we've been robbed. Soria tries to cut inward. That hurts. But congratulations to them. They held on until I don't want to see them carry the trophy. They held on until, let's even look at this, because I feel like Karius, 7.8. I feel like he deserves more. But this game, we've lost it out of our own doing. Look at the state of those stats. It has been just our own doing that has made us lose this game. But if we play like that against most teams, we're gonna win most games, and that's a positive. So now, I think we've got one more game here. I think we've got the Premier League match coming up. We have to start strong in the Premier League. Alright, so before we get into the match against Spurs, just some transfer news. Alexis Sanchez has joined Valencia because he wasn't going to be playing at all, because we've got Dan James and all those people playing on the wings. And I think on Jadon Sancho's wing, the first choice that I have to come in is Dan James. On Rashford's wing, it's Soria and Chong and the like. So Sanchez was excess to requirements. Dan James, Sevilla are offering 13 million for him. I'm not interested in selling him yet. He still has a lot of potential, so we're going to keep him around. So the team that we're going with is the very team that we went with against Liverpool. And yeah, let's try and get our first win. Maybe we should do the press conference for the first game. Nah. Let's go.
My name's Derek Ray, and joining me for commentary on this game.
All right, so here we go. Tottenham Hotspurs versus Manchester United at the Tottenham Hotspur Stadium. I think that's what they call it now. I don't know why they would call it that. The name, the White Hart Lane, used to be cool, but yeah, they call it what they want to call it. Maguire finds Arthur. Pogba. He's got Jadon. I'm already looking to the wings. Jadon Sancho. He turns on. Oh, he turns on the Jets. There was no catching him there. Jadon Sancho plays it back to Bruno, but Bruno again. Don't tell me it's another day for keepers being great. Jadon Sancho was brilliant there for his first touch of the game. That was a brilliant touch. Wow, Arthur, look at him. Bruno. He's got Martial. Oof. It was nicely read there. Nicely read from Spurs. We've got Pogba sitting deep. Son versus Wan-Bissaka. This should be an interesting battle. Son versus Wan-Bissaka. He made the wrong pass, but Wan-Bissaka gives the ball back to him. Son finds Harry Kane. And ooh, De Gea makes that save. Ooh, that was... What are you doing, my guy? What are you doing? That's a simple pass. De Gea now makes 2 saves for us in quick succession to keep us at level pegging here. Rashford tries to clear that. It's hit with some sting, but I need people to run forward. Oh, I think we took him down late, and I think that's a penalty. And he had missed it as well. Oh, man. I didn't even mean to tackle him. Kane, he misses it, and we had gone the right way. We had gone the right way, but he fluffed it. Oh, man. I really didn't mean to tackle that guy there, but I had already pressed the tackle button before he had shot it. Arthur Frey plays it back to Marquinhos, and just make the passes until we are near the box, so that when we sprint, it's not a very long sprint. But some of our players are really good at that sprinting. They're really good at that sprinting thing. So for us not to utilize that, we are taking some of our weapons away from ourselves. Martial takes the shot and maybe should have just flicked it back to Bruno Fernandes, who was running behind him. But we needed a shot there. Loris does well. Plays it to Dyer. Eric Dyer finds Sissoko, back to Dyer. We've had just 3 shots in this game. That's crazy, given that we were very dominant in the previous game. Jadon Sancho now finds Bruno Fernandes is all alone in the middle. If he can be found by somebody. He was found, and yep, we are still level pegging. Great. 800 million for you guys. 100 million each. Great. We need you to be finishing such chances, Bruno. Oh, come on. Harry Kane to take the free kick here. I'm gonna just put my player right here. He hits it in. It's good. It's a good free kick. It's a good free kick. He just lobbed it in, and Dele Alli was just found in space. Whew. This is not how the season was going to be beginning. Man, we need to now turn it on. Jadon Sancho on the wing. He can do much on his own. And I think the Tottenham players know that they cannot beat us for pace. So they are setting the defensive line quite deep. Bruno, Pogba. I had already turned. Oh, come on, Pogba. You should be doing better than that, man. I can see you, Rashford. He turns on the Jets. He does good. He's got Martial to aim for and the likes. Who are we going to give it to here? We're gonna give it to Paul, who can play it to Martial, who can turn and take the shot, and it's in the back of the net. 1-1 the score. Tony Martial, top scorer last season, gets his first goal this season. Much needed goal. Our attack needed a goal. We needed a goal for the play that we've been having. Rashford takes his time to find the right pass, finds Martial, who could have actually played it to Bruno, but though the guys who are making their debuts will have to wait for their goals. Jaden would have gotten one in the previous game, but he just shot it wide. Bruno hasn't yet had a chance to shoot. Arthur hasn't even had a shot yet. De Gea steps in there. That was a nice low cross there. Martial, Arthur, Jadon Sancho is wide. We are running. Jadon Sancho has got time to cut inside, and he can play to Bruno, but plays it to Martial, and that's a pen. That's a pen. We are not gonna miss the pen. I'm sorry. We are not gonna miss the pen. A red card too. Oh my word. Jadon Sancho, Martial, and yeah, that's a pen. That's a pen. Who's taking it? Bruno Fernandes. He's gonna be taking the penalty. Let's try and FIFA 20 penalties are really annoying. Oh, beautiful penalty, beautiful penalty. Sends Loris the wrong way. Bruno Fernandes gets his goal. He's the first of the signings to get a goal. Bruno Fernandes, first goal this season. We are remaining with Jadon Sancho to get one, Arthur to get one. They've got time to get one. Like Jadon especially, he's got time to get plenty. And that gives us the lead. It was a beautiful penalty as well. A beautifully struck penalty. Right into the top left-hand corner. Now, we might have to make some changes here. 76 minutes gone. We might have to make some changes. I want to bring Fred on. But I think I might bring him on for Pogba, because Pogba, I checked his Rashford isn't having it, man. He isn't having it. What Harry Kane was doing to show, Rashford was not having that. But we get the win here. Goals from Martial and Fernandes. Jadon Sancho got an assist. I think, if I remember correctly, maybe it was Pogba. Pogba got the assist. So we win the game. Let's see where that puts us in the table. We had chances in this game. We had serious chances. All right, let's go and see where that puts us. We had 7 shots on target. Should have done much better. Let me see the player ratings for a bit here. Our backline, apart from Wan-Bissaka, did very well. Sancho did okay. Rashford did okay. Martial was brilliant. Pogba was brilliant. Bruno Fernandes did fine. Arthur was okay. It's looking good. We just wait for the team to gel. Once the team is played a few games, once I've played a few games with this team, and we'll see how we'll be doing. So with that, we are 5th place with 3 points, but everybody has got above us has got 3 points, so it doesn't matter that much as long as we get 6 points. The 6 points from 6, and so on and so forth. It won't really matter that much. We're gonna end this episode. If you enjoyed it, leave a like, comment, subscribe if you're new to the channel, and we're going to be back for Manchester City. I think that in Manchester City and Liverpool. Unless there'll be a game in between, I don't know, but we're going to be back for Manchester City and Liverpool. So if you enjoyed this episode, again, leave a like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.